My name is David Bordonada, Sales Area Manager of Agriculture in Libelium. Today, we're going to talk about one of the big challenges in the smart agriculture sector and how to break down the main barriers we found in these projects. Some of these barriers are: farmers are not technicians. They need a complete solution to use in their crops. Remote monitoring is not easy in some areas. You must check connectivity, power supply, security, etc. Low budgets to carry out projects due to the dependent on harvest. Most of the companies in agriculture sector are small and very few employees. Global climate change and also pests. Libelium is offering different vertical solutions to monitor most of the measurements that farmers can use in farms, crops, greenhouses. The Smart Environment Pro allows you to monitor gas sensors like CO, CO2, ammonia, temperature, humidity, and particle matters. These parameters are very useful in poultry farms. Smart Water Solutions allows you to monitor water quality in rivers, lakes, tanks. It is used very often in greenhouses or pools to monitor the water quality before irrigation. Smart Water Xtreme includes high-quality physical parameters to get pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, ORP in hard conditions. Smart Agriculture Solutions allows you to monitor your crop using many parameters like temperature, soil moisture, leaf wetness, solar radiation. It can be complemented with a professional weather station to get a real-time progress of rain, wind, using a high-performance device in your own crop. These devices can be installed in any type of crop in order to increase quality and quantity of production, optimize fertilization, predict insect plagues, etc. The use of the Internet of Things in agriculture makes the farm more competitive. Cost savings in terms of water, energy, fertilizers, and pesticides. Product losses prevention by controlling weather conditions to adequate harvest times. Optimizing farmers' daily tasks by automating processes. Getting real-time alerts about crops conditions to make adjustments to reach optimal growth conditions. Planning specific strategies and predictive models. After a brief presentation about how the IoT enters in the agriculture sectors, we are going to introduce our case study to show a real deployment of how an IoT platform is used in vineyards to maximize the crop yield. Precision viticulture projects looks for the maximization of the oenology potential of the vineyards, adapting to extreme conditions to obtain higher quality and better productivity of the vintage. The Spanish bank Ibercaja impulsed Agrotech, an IoT financing program for agronomists, to ease the introduction and adoption of the Internet of Things technology into this traditional sector. Agrotech was developed by Effort, global leader in technological services and solutions for management, communication, and marketing of companies. And Libelium, hardware IoT company, specializes in agriculture precision. The main objective of the Agrotech project is to provide an autonomous IoT measurement system with no need for any action taken by users that have this system deployed in their farms. The main points of these projects are delivering to the key customers of the Ibercaja farming sector the technical analysis to the IoT product that enables to measure the variables that are selected during the project, located in two villages of Aragón in Spain, Fraga and Alfamen. Introducing the cloud app or platform where users can visualize and analyze data before taking decisions as a first demo of the future product. using 4G as the main connectivity and sending the measurements to this Air4 cloud server based on Microsoft Azure. The devices takes the data from each sensor, the soil moisture, temperature, weather meters, every 15 minutes, enough for the most of the vineyards. The agronomists can check the information remotely in order to make better strategic decisions based on real data. If you want to know more about this case study, please click in the link below after finishing this webinar. The hardware used in this project was our Plant and Sense Smart Agriculture Pro with 4G connectivity and the common sensors for this crop: temperature, humidity, soil moisture and soil temperature, weather conditions, leaf wetness, and solar radiation. And now, to explain more in detail the Agrotech dashboard, please let me introduce you to Sergio Barrientos from F4, who explained the advantages and uses of this development based on Microsoft Azure. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, my name is Sergio. I'm actually working in IoT department inside F4, one of the companies belonging to the Integra Group. We are dedicated to give IoT solutions to the companies and consultant service. There are more than 500 employees and we are still rising, with office in the main cities in Spain and our first international office in Amsterdam. We are proud to be partner of important companies like Microsoft or IBM. Now, I'm going to show you a demo of the platform that we have created in association with Libelium, which allows to the users monitor in real time what happens in their fields and check historic data. That's useful because you can check with your smartphone, tablet or computer the state of your crops without get up of your sofa. Furthermore, along with the historic data, the platform gives you indicators and alarms and for take better decisions in consequence. Well, let's take a look to the platform by effort. First, we need to sign up in the platform. We have to input our email address and the password that we want to use. Okay, when we have finished, we click on the button Date de alta and in the next window we have to introduce our name, mobile phone and profile photo. We will go to the next step when we have filled all the fields. Okay. So, depends on the needs of the type of crop, for example, amount of water, the indicators and alarm change. Here we have to choose what crop we are going to monitoring and in this way, the platform gives you correct indicators and alarms. In other words, accurate recommendation for your crops. Don't worry, if you want to change your kind of crop, you could change it in the configuration. In this demo, I will select rape. It's very important that introduce your SmartID code. Each SmartID set has a unique code that related with your account. You can have more than one SmartID link with the same account. Well, we have finished the registration process. Is it right? Once we have synced up, we can access to the control board. Here, you can see in real time the measures of your fields without the need to go physically to there, something that improves your life level in a considerable way. It appears a set of indicators like the last frost, how many days have passed since the last time that rained, the amount of rain in the last 30 days, or the humidity in the ground. In addition, the platform gives you recommendations on whether you have to irrigate or not. That recommendations is based on the amount of rain, humidity, type of crop, etc. That is the real magic of Smart IT. Furthermore, we have some important graphics of its historic data like temperature, pressure, humidity, or wind speed. Now, if we want to focus in a concrete data, we just have to click on the left sidebar. Here in wine, we can see the historic data in a graphic. In this case, we have this date, but we can change it, of course. Okay, I will select this too. Okay, and today, perfect. You can see like the graphic change. It show all the values in these intervals, and we can change the scale. Okay, we have hours, day, weeks, and months. Here we have the middle value, minimum, and maximum of this interval of dates. Okay, if we select months, we can see like the wind speed change in these months. Now I'm going to focus in rain. That it's one of the most important data in agriculture. Here we can see that on 6th March it rained. Okay, and if we go to the board control, the platform takes this data of rain, in addition with other data, and it gives to the user the recommendation of irrigate or not. In this case, we don't have to irrigate. Why? Because once day before it rained, and in the last 30 days it has rained a lot, as we can see here. So it's like I have said before, one of the main powerful use of this platform, because using this you can save a lot of water, and of course if you save water you save money. Okay, another important thing that the platform apports to the user is that, okay, we have sensor where we can sense a lot of data, for example, ground humidity, but it gives us these values that you can't understand in an easy way. Okay, what do the platform? As we can see in the board control, we have another indication like ground humidity. Now we can see in an easy way that if we have more or less ground humidity, and this one of the data that the platform takes to calculate if you have to irrigate or not. Okay, we don't have to take consideration if we don't want to this particular data. We don't have to understand it, but we can see in an easy way, like I have said. Okay, the ground is now is dry or is wet. Now in this case it's wet because one day before it's rain. Thank you everybody for attending. Here are efforts contact details, and please, if you have any question, please contact us and we will try to answer it. I really appreciate your attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.